Who's that?
Some tough guy.
Who didn't? Who are they talking about?
The police.
No sense of urgency. Okay.
Wow.
I don't care what they say. They should have had much more anticipation about the National Guard.
And let me tell you,
Members want this impeachment. Yes, Drew.
Going to the opening, ma'am.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, I'm going to put Henry on. Also in the room is Jamie Fleet and Terry and myself, and
Okay.
obviously Henry is going to go through the opening with you. Okay? I'm putting you on
Okay.
speaker.
Okay.
All right, so I'm just going to start reading. Yesterday, the President of the United States incited an armed insurrection against America. The gleeful desecration of the U.S. Capitol, which is the temple of our American democracy, and the violence targeting Congress are horrors that will forever stain our nation's history. In calling for this seditious act, the President has committed an unspeakable assault against our nation and our people. I join the Senate Democratic leader in calling on the Vice President to remove this President by immediately invoking the 25th Amendment. If the Vice President and Cabinet do not act, the Congress will impeach the President once more. Justice will be done to those who carried out these acts, which were acts of sedition. To those who strove to deter us from our responsibility, you have failed. This assault did not divert the Congress from our solemn constitutional purpose to validate the overwhelming election of Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. Despite the desecration of our Capitol, we upheld in front of the country and the world the bedrock principle that the people are sovereign and that they hold the power to choose their leaders through the ballot. And those who failed to prevent the assault on our Capitol must be held to account. That is why I'm calling for the resignation of Capitol Police Chief Stephen Sund. We salute all who sacrificed to keep members, staff, and the Capitol Hill community safe. But yesterday was a profound failure.
Wait a minute. Let me just say this. I think our focus has to be on the president. Let's not divert ourselves. We're going to have an after-action review. I've never liked Son. I think he should have been gone a long time ago.
Ma'am, the press is very focused on this. Schumer just now a political breaking news alert that Schumer is going to fire the Senate Sergeant at Arms.
I don't even know who that is. Yeah.
But it's immaterial. The heads are rolling is what we're saying.
Well, I don't want to have it on a par with the insurrection and the impeachment and the rest of that. If they ask, I will respond, but I'm not doing it on a par because it's a diversionary tactic.
Understood. So we can pull this card out. Henry's going to finish this card. We can pull it out for Q&A.
Okay, and then we can't say we will impeach him. We can say we'll call for it. We don't know because we don't have all the blue dogs with us on this subject.
Curious.
So let's look at the words. Okay, what else you got?
Okay, so just finishing the card.
Well, I would just say, and to declare every day at the Capitol a national security event. You understand what I'm saying?
that's good.
What a mess. What a mess. Did you have any confidence in this? I mean, Son, what do you think then?
I think that it was the plan that they briefed on with the number of stakeholders that have signed off on it. We had some anxiety just about the
I'm
presence.
just on bad before today.
Oh, he was not our first choice before today. No. We've always been skeptical of. Always been skeptical of Son. He's terrible relationships with the union. He's particularly been, I think, not great handling the coronavirus pandemic with the workforce. He has done some good things well. He's hired well at the sort of third tier rank. He's done some things on the operational side. But he's not a strong leader. He's not a strong leader.
Well, maybe we can say it this way. We can say, why don't we salute the whatever, for the failure of leadership at the top of the Capitol Police, and that's why I'm calling for the resignation. So let's soften it for them, and then do the failure of leadership at the top.
That's good.
And then,
On Irving?
it's no use keeping somebody around who's gonna blow it, right? That, you know,
You're gonna have to have
Well,
a
he's already
transition
going.
period anyway,
Yeah.
Irving. You're gonna have a
He's
transition
already
period
going.
anyway.
He's already going.
who?
Already.
Irving?
Yeah, we've been holding on his
No,
retirement
I understand that, but he wasn't going before the inauguration, is that correct?
only as a favor to us.
I don't care, I'm just talking about what exists.
Yeah, he
What
was
the
going to, he was
inauguration?
gonna stay through, February until we found a replacement.
But was he just incapable? I mean, he's a Secret Service guy.
He, in our conversation with him immediately preceding this meeting, was very transparent about what he thought the mistakes that he made were, which were underestimating the crowd size and underestimating the president's influence inside the crowd.
Then I will say that, further I'm announcing that Paul, or House Order Paul has offered his resignation.
He hasn't done that. He hasn't done that, although specifically.
We'll get asking to.
Yeah, I can ask him for it.
I'm sorry to cut to the chase.
No, I
I've got
understand.
15 minutes.
You want to call him now and ask him to do that?
Yeah.
Okay. Respect.
Are they calling the National Guard? I asked them to do that earlier.
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Yes. Terry, go with her.
We did. And did you say yes?
Yes,
And we did call the National Guard?
that's correct.
And they didn't come? Over again. And we prepared for what could happen. Consider the worst. And we did. The National Guard did it again. I do not appreciate this. I don't support this. I live in Canada like this. We cannot let them disrupt what we're doing. They had a recess session. It's a complete victory for them.
McGovern's in the chair now and they're proceeding.
Who's in the chair?
Mr. McGovern.
So what's the prospect? We're gonna stay here all day, the rest of our lives, or what? We're here until what? Until the National Guard decides to come and get rid of these people? Oh my God, I can't believe the stupidity of this. And I take full responsibility.